What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan. I'm back at it. Just dumped my first load. I'm back on the route. Now I got to get out and pull this container to the truck, so I'll be right back with you guys. Helps me out there. It's one of the bosses. It's not a big company, small company. And then again, small company, like I said. He gave me a Christmas tip every year. Very nice guy. I think it's him and his wife that actually run it. Some other people that help them out. We got this warehouse and the one next door. Not such a bad day here in New Jersey. It warmed up a little bit from this morning. Right now, I was going to do a video with the GoPro, but my batteries are charging right now, so I had to go back with the camera again. So, yeah, it's not bad out here today. It's 11:05 in the morning, and it's telling me it's 50 degrees. It's not bad, right? Not bad at all. So this weekend, I don't know if I told you, we're supposed to get a little bit of snow here in New Jersey. I don't know if it's going to be mostly rain or snow. I really don't know, but I hope it's not going to be that bad. So I had a question from one of my subscribers. Today I want to shout out to Gerald Ford, one of my first subscribers. Gerald Ford, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I want to wish you and your family a very happy new year. And thank you for watching Riding Along with Dan. His question today was, what is my heaviest day? So I think we all know my heaviest days are Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So out of all those days, my heaviest day is Monday, because it's after the weekend, and you know, restaurants are busy, everybody's busy, so it's always Monday. I would say on everybody's route, Monday's always the heaviest day. It is for me anyway. So yeah, thank you, Gerald, for that question. I appreciate it. Garbage is very light today because a lot of these people were off for the long weekend, and some of them really are just getting back to work today. So it's light. It's all right with me. I'm not complaining. So I just talked with Mayran. He's working 6631. He's out there doing his thing, getting his cardboard. I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch the first video, but him and I were working together for a while this morning. Get some of these stops up, and then one of the employees came to pick him up and brought him up to get the truck. I did because it's loaded already. But doesn't matter to me. Hopefully, I would like to get more stops on a Wednesday and Thursday because those are what I consider my light days. And my light day for me is between 85 and 90 stops. That would be Wednesday and Thursday. So it's back up again on Friday. But yeah, I would have to say Monday, Tuesday, and Friday right now are my heaviest routes. So I got 3 days. This container here, it's always, even when it's full, it really doesn't weigh that much. And what's in there is pretty light stuff. It's not that heavy. What's going on with everybody today? Everybody enjoying the nice weather? How's the weather out by you guys? Is it like this in New Jersey? 50 degrees, sunny? Let me know what's going on by you guys. Also today, I gotta go back and see if I can wash my truck today. The last time I washed it was when I think last Friday I washed it. So today it needs a good washing because she's pretty dirty. It's a 20 or 21. He said it looks just like mine. So he said he's going to send me a picture of it. So when I get the picture, I'm going to post it on my community page so everybody can see. I don't know. It seems like a lot of companies are going with the Peterbilt now. Years ago, it was always a Mack. Always the Mack. Nobody would buy anything else but Mack. So today, Olympic light, what do we got? Ludlow. Oh yeah, got a little sidetracked. So today it seems like everybody's buying the Peterbilt. And years ago it was the opposite. Everybody was buying the Mack. So today it's Peterbilt. See a lot of Peterbilts on the road, a lot of companies buying up Peterbilts. Our company, I think, are not buying Macks anymore. I think for one reason, because of the regen. But Peterbilt is a very good truck. This is my first Peterbilt for all you new subscribers. I've always had a Mack. This is the first time I've driven a Peterbilt. They're very comfortable. They're all on air ride. It's got a lot of extra features that my Mack did not have. So I like it, I really do. I didn't think I would because, you know, my biggest complaint always was there's more legroom in a Mack, and that is true. There is more legroom. But if that was my only complaint, which it was my only complaint, it's not bad. It's not bad in a peak, you know, you can stretch your legs out a little bit, but not like in a Mack. One guy asked me if I would go back to a Mack, and I told him no. No, I'd rather have the peak now that I've driven one. You see, before I never drove one, so I couldn't compare. Now that I can compare, the answer is no. I would rather give you a lot more extra when you order a truck. Then again, it depends on what you're ordering a truck. My truck should become fully loaded I got an 3-stage engine brake. I got heated mirrors, differential lock. I got power mirrors. I got a great surround system. So I got a lot. I got a lot with this truck. So whoever from IWS spec'd out this truck did a great job. Very good job. When I was at Jersey City, when I first saw my truck, there was like 6 of them down there, brand new. And I looked at all of them, and they were all pretty much the same, except I think maybe two of them came with the LED light package, the headlights, and aluminum rims. So I like the aluminum rim on the truck. To me, it really makes the truck, it really sets it off. And especially with the Alcoa Dura-Bright rims, they're a great rim. You know, they're very easy to keep clean. If I could get to the truck wash, that is, hopefully today I can do that. Because, you know, you guys that have been following me for a while, you know how I am. I like everything clean, neat and tidy. I don't know if I told you guys, I used to work for a company out of Jersey City, New Jersey. This is when I was younger, I think in my 20s, late 20s. The company was V. Ponte & Sons. I used to drive a Scania. Oh my God, what a beautiful truck that was. Beautiful, spacious cab. It was really, really a nice looking truck. And what I did was, at that time for the company, you know, I learned around with my helper. He showed me where to go, what to do, and, you know, how we got it back in there and this. I mean, driving in New York City, yeah, it's crazy. You got to be set up, and you got to drive like a New Yorker when you drive in New York City. Okay, you got to drive like they do. You can't go easy. You got to go hard. So I ended up getting the night route in New York City. I ended up picking up the CPO paper, what they call a computer paper. They call it CPO paper, okay? My route really contained the Empire State Building, the Twin Towers, Port Authority, Wall Street, and pretty much all downtown. It was a good route. It was at nighttime. Traffic was a lot less. It was a little bit easier to maneuver around. And so what happens is, especially at the Twin Towers, you had to have a pass. You had to have identification. And then they open a gate. You drive underneath the buildings, underneath the towers, back up to the dock. Then you get the blue bins on the dock, bring them up to whatever floor you were going to, and switch them out, the empty to the full ones, bring the full ones down on the freight elevator, and dump them in the garbage truck, and then just, you know, leave the empty ones on the dock. But what a great, oh my God, I sat on the 102nd floor one night. It just caught my eye out the window how beautiful of a view that is. Oh my God, to be up that high, to see New York City at nighttime. I actually sat at somebody's desk and just admired the view. It was absolutely gorgeous. It really was. I love that job. I really did like going into the city at night. Because, you know, New York City never sleeps, and it's true, it never does. There's always something going on. But it was a good job. And then I forget what year it was that all the porters and all them people that work in their hotels went on strike. And there was tons of garbage on the streets. That's when I was over there. I forget what year that was, but I worked for that company for quite a few years. They had very nice equipment. They had a lot of work in New York City. I used to run Staten Island. I used to pick up bales of cardboard with the cable. Can you believe it? Now that was friggin' bullwork, let me tell you. Because when you picked up the bale with the cable, you had to swing the bale on the cable, just like on a swing. You swing it into the hopper, then let it down, and then climb into the hopper to take the cable off from around the bale. I hated that route. That route sucked. But it was a cardboard route, and this is what you had to do. So that's what I had to do. You want to work, you want a paycheck, this is what you had to do. But my favorite part of working for that company was working in New York City, downtown Manhattan. I mean, it was fun at night, man. I really saw everything and anything going on. Just unbelievable. But that was one of my jobs I had. I lasted there about 4 years. And then the company decided to move to Florida. And then I worked for another company after that. I was looking around. Ended up working for a company called Anchor Karting out of Weehawken, New Jersey. And that was another good company, man, to work for. I was there quite a while. Made good money. It was good work. And that company shut down because of some, let's just say, issues going on. Then I was like, oh my God, every company I go to, there's a problem. But anyway, left that company and came to another company. And then I decided, you know, why not get something closer to home? So I actually ended up coming to Mealy Sanitation back in, I don't know, late 80s, 90s, whatever it was. I stayed there for 9 years. And after 9 years, I asked for a raise, believe it or not. And the boss, Joe, said no. I like the boss, Joe Mealy. He was a good guy, man. He never bothered me. He always had work for me. So then I went to do tractor trailers with my father-in-law. And we did that for quite some time. And my father-in-law ended up getting sick. And it was a lot of driving, a lot of going up and down the East Coast, never home, sleeping in a truck. And it was all right when I was young and single, but I didn't want to do it no more. I really didn't. It got tiring real quick. So then my son was born, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this. So I actually, Joe knew I was out of work. He called me back, said, whatever you want to do, come back. So I went back. And shortly after that, IWS bought out the company. And here I am. Here I am. So, you know, it's funny how life has a way of making things happen. You know, who would have thought later on in life I'd be working for this company and only had a 4-mile commute to work, 4 miles home. And God, when I worked for Jersey City, it sucked. It took me an hour to get to work and an hour home. But basically, yeah, all my life I've been doing garbage. It's what I know. I mean, what else am I going to do? I'm going to be 57 in February. I really don't want to do anything else. I like what I'm doing here. Like I always say, it's a good company to work for. So I'm happy. Hopefully I can retire here. I got maybe, like I said before, another 10 years, hopefully. I can retire. But I'll probably end up doing something. You know, guy that really can't sit still. I do over here, it's another senior residence building, whatever you want to call it, and it's pretty tight. The containers are in the alleyway, so you gotta drive up the alleyway. A lot of times it's blocked, but lately I've been pretty lucky. So here it is right here, just drive in. Now there's overhangs on either side, so you got to make sure you drive straight in so you don't catch it. They're talking about putting the containers somewhere else, but where are you going to put them? Really, this is about the best place for them. Watch when you're backing out of here, because you have a lot of older people walking out this side door. So you gotta be careful. I'm always on the horn backing out of here. When I back up further, look to my right, you see that overhang? And then there's that overhang on your left. So you just gotta watch, you gotta be careful. So a lot of guys on YouTube on my channel that comment on my channel say they have some routes that cover almost 200 miles a day. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of friggin' miles, man. Those stops must be really spread out. That's a lot of going. Me, honestly, maybe 100 miles a day, maybe. But 200, that's a lot, man. That's a lot of going. So now we got to do this bank. This container really sucks. I know I had it replaced, and they wanted the lock bar have to bang the crap out of it to get the lock bar to open. I don't know if it needs WD or something, but you know what? That's not a bad idea. Because I do have WD in the truck. So you know what I'm going to do? Let me get the WD. I'll be right back, guys. Let me go spray the container. It might make a difference in getting the lid open. Make a difference. Let's see if it does. Wow. That's all I needed. Little WD, baby. Open right up. That was pretty nice. Okay, PNC now. I gotta go to 207, baby. Like I always said, come prepared, bro. Come prepared. So I think Mary Ann was here already. Alright, let me go put this back and then I'm gonna go take a little break. So I'll be back with you guys a little later on today with another video coming your way. And what do I always say? Be good, be careful, and be safe out there, guys. There's a lot of crazies on the road. And I'll catch you later on. Peace out, baby.